outside premieres waiting for the stars. But he says it's worth it, as some autographs can fetch thousands of pounds, and he now earns a living from selling his prized autographs.
Well, Jason joins us now to explain why he considers what he does to be a service to other fans. Let's start with that. Why is it a service?
I do have some clients that basically are disabled. Some people cannot go into a premiere. Premieres are very difficult these days. Like, a lot of people get crushed. So a lot of people that cannot travel, or even wealthy people that can't travel, let's say they want something personalized to themselves, to Philip, to Christine and so on, and they can't go. You don't want to waste your life doing that. So they basically call me and they say, look, would you be able to help us out? So I say, sure. I offer them a selection of photographs, and then they choose, and then I do it.
What was the first one you ever got?
Matthew Perry, in the early days.
And did you get that autograph with the consideration in the future that you were going to sell it?
No. I collected for many years before I ended up doing it. The only reason I felt doing into this is simply because a lot of people used to say to me, can I have this, can I get that, I'm like, you don't know how much it costs to travel, to go to Cannes, to go to Toronto, to go all over the world to get stuff. You think I can just get it for you. It's not like getting a Kit Kat from news agent, you have to go all over the world.
Well, there is a process of getting it as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
You have a team of 4, you've got some local knowledge, you have a driver.
You're kind of living a bit of a celebrity life alongside them, aren't you?
No.
But you have to stay in the hotels they're staying in and all that sort of business.
Sometimes. Yeah. Not always. You can't afford it. The reality is you can't afford it with the Rock stays or where Jolie stays.
But sometimes.
But if you're smart and you know how to present yourself and you don't look like an idiot, then you can go to that hotel, you can maybe wait at the bar, or if you know where they're going to be, then, But the difference between the majority of the people that do this is you have to be very respectful and very nice to them, even when they reject you. Because at the end of the day, what we do is some kind of begging. The reality is, so you have to know your limitations. You have to know, when you become a burden onto somebody. I myself, and there is quite a lot of other people, we put in a lot of hours to obtain these items, to try and bring a fund, that ultimate prized possession. So,
Who says no? Who's worth the most? I suppose if a star doesn't give very many autographs, then when they finally do, that's going to be worth quite a bit of money.
Not necessarily, because some stars will say no simply because they want to sell it themselves, like at a convention.
Really? They sell their own autographs?
Actually, the majority of the stars sell their own autographs right now, yeah.
At conventions?
Yes, it's the truth. Yeah, of course, it's reality. I mean,
so people go and queue up to buy?
For many hours, just like you go at the premiere. It's the biggest thing in the world right now. The Comic-Cons are the way forward. All the big TV studios, your Netflixes and all that stuff, when they want to promote a movie, where do they get the celebrities to go? To a Comic-Con. So they get thousands of people to end up to get their autographs, and sometimes you have to pay for it, sometimes it's sponsored, it depends.
What have you brought with you today? It's a special ones to you.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, some people are Arnie fans, some people are Sly fans. It's one of the two. I was always Rambo, Rocky 4, those were my things. So for me personally, I'm one of the 2 people in the world that have a licensed product by Stallone. And, you got a Stallone glove here, trunks, some photographs from, the Rockies and the Rambo, How cool is that?
So you get your photograph taken with these celebs to make everything all above board.
But I only get iconic figures.
Okay.
I won't go and get a picture outside Coronation Street or EastEnders.
What are you trying to say?
I'm sorry. What I'm trying to say is it has to mean something to me to be able to do that. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Where the majority of the people, they just go and they get pictures of somebody and say, who was that? Who did I just get? What's the point in that if you don't know who you're getting?
You have to be very careful of fakes, don't you?
Yes.
Because there are a lot of fakes out there.
Actually,
you've got a beauty.
I have. Now, I have to show this on my phone if this is okay. We got sent this recently, and now Frank, my other half,
very nice guy, by the way. I've met him countless
times. Has he signed autographs for you?
Yes.
Really?
How much are they worth?
It depends if you want them framed or not. But he's good. There's 2 legends in Chelsea.
I could do a side
John
business.
Terry and Frank Lampard. That's the only 2 legends in that football club.
Oh, really?
And they are both really
I'm
nice.
sitting on a gold mine. Right. Anyway,
Yeah.
we got sent this, and I don't know if you can see which camera one. There we go. This is a picture, supposedly, of his cap that he got on his 100th game playing for England. £395. It says Frank Lampard hand-signed 100th England cap and worn Chelsea City, blah, blah, blah. All fake.
Yeah.
That I know exactly where this cap is sitting in a very safe place within our home, and there it is, supposedly on eBay, which I think, to be fair, we got taken down, and it wasn't this, whatever this fake thing is, didn't get sold in the end. But that looks real. I would have been completely bought over by
Frank's
that.
signature is very nice and simple. That's why it's commonly faked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have to tell
He's got a very nice and simple autograph.
Well, you're on the checkbook all the time,
That's
aren't
it, you see? My goodness.
But just finally, we've got that in the background. We know
Yeah.
we know the superheroes are big news. What's that one worth now?
About £500. That's Stan Lee. He's 92 years old. He'll never come to Europe ever again. It's authenticated by him by his hologram. It's a very unique and rare piece, and it's the pride and joy of the store where I work in Chester.
Most expensive dead autographs. Not a nice way to say it. That's the way it's written down here. James Dean, 18,000. Bruce Lee, 11,000. Lord Nelson, 10,500. And the living ones.
The living one, yes. Fidel Castro, 3,750. Paul McCartney, 2,500. And Prince William, 2,250. There we go.
Philip Schofield, 43p. There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Okay, just a moment. We'll be finding out if it really is possible to get a bum lift in 30 minutes.
That's straight after today's competition.